All right, back out here at Dacusville, up here at Dacusville Elementary School. We're gonna be playing the back nine today since I didn't get it in the last video. Hopefully it won't get too dark in the woods while we're in there. Hole number 10, you see it right at the top of the hill. It's about 190 feet. And just, again, I'm gonna be trying to play for par as I go through this back nine. That was looking good till it hit that tree. Still think I have a putt though. All right, left myself a nice little putt. Got an open area here. Let's take the judge, see if we can get a birdie. That's the way to start. All right, hole 11. It's about 170 feet. Again, you've got the little hyzer route you can play here. You have if you have a forehand, you could play the forehand hyzer. I'm just going to take the judge, see if I can take this hyzer route and get close. All right, went a little deep, but I think I'm still okay. All right, I did go a little long. See if we can take the Alpus. Try to get in or close. Hole number 12 plays about 200 feet, straight down. Again, you've got a straight route. From the tee pad, it's a little bit harder to do. You've got this little hyzer route, and then you've got the forehand hyzer or the anhyzer route, depending on which way you throw. I'm gonna take the Fox. I'm gonna try to glide it down there far enough and then fade it in, and hopefully I'll be near the basket. I think that tree helped me. I think I'm parked under the basket. All right, not quite under the basket, but close enough for the birdie. All right, so hole number 13 is about 255 feet. See it pretty much straight up the gap. It's an open fairway. I mean, it's still a tunnel, but there's not a lot of low hanging stuff. So I'm just gonna take the Valkyrie and see if I can get up close. All right, so I kicked off a tree and rolled right back to the middle of the fairway. All right, like I said, just gonna drop it in for a par. All right, from the white tees, hole number 14 is about 235 feet. We have to go up, and then it's a dog leg right. I just want to end up somewhere in the middle. Again, I'm trying to shoot for par. I'm gonna take this another round Wombat 3 and see if I can get a little anhyzer on it. All right, I heard some skips, so we'll see what happened. All right. Well, I made it to the top, came around the curve a little bit. I'm just gonna get the Alpus, and again, just try to get close. We should be able to putt from there. All right, let's get this par. All right, so hole 15, U-disc I believe says it's 251 feet, something like that. Again, it's a tunnel shot. The main thing you have to worry about is this first tree here. If you can get close to it and ride it up around, you have a shot. So take the Valkyrie and see what we can do. Fade back out. Ah! Gotta hate when you hit the other tree. All right, let's see if we can get the Alpus in there. Maybe save par. We'll take it. Hole number 16 is about 197 feet down the hill. You really almost have to take this hyzer route. He's put in a new tee pad, but I think he's still going to open up and try to get a center route. So I'm just going to play this old one that's on U-disc. Take the Fox and see if I can come up and around. Actually, I don't think that's going to end up too badly. Well, it didn't come as far down the hill as I thought it did. I thought it landed more toward the bottom. But let's take the Alpus. That's for par. All right, so hole 17 says 185 on the sign, 130 on U-disc. So I have no idea. I'm just gonna try to take this Judge and just try to get it down there. I don't have a forehand, otherwise it'd be beautiful. But let's see what we can do with this. No, curve the other way. All right, well, this is where my Judge ended up. I mean, it's ugly, but I have a shot. So, see if we can get close. All right. See if this Judge can save par. That was ugly, but it was a 3. Hole 18, it's the only par 4 on the course. There's a par 5 on the front. Basically you have to go up. You have that triple clump of trees there. You want to be to the right of that, past it and to the right. Then it goes up in dog legs to the right. So I'm just going to take the function and see if I can punch it up there and end up somewhere in the middle. All right, so angles are deceiving. I thought it was going to be further back off the fairway, but this is basically right in the middle of the fairway. Just have to go up the top of the hill. So take the Manta and see if we can go straight. Yep, that should give me a putt. All right, we're going to step out, see if we can get this birdie. This was an ugly round. Got some good bounces though. All right, so this is the back 9 over here at Dacusville. It's a little bit more technical than the front 9, I think. Has some really good shots on it. I hit more trees today than I normally do, but I guess when you're throwing in the woods, you really can't argue about that. I think I ended up 3 under, but I'll have to go back and look at U-disc and find out for sure. But it's a great little course. Jason's done a lot of work out here, cleaning up the hills, getting the basket areas cleaned up. It really looks good out here. So if you get a chance and you find yourself up in this part of Pickens County, come over and play this course. And if you want me to come with you, just give me a holler, shoot me a note down below in the comments, and we'll try to hook up. All right. So again, I don't know where I'm going to be next time, but I will catch you in the next round.